Da 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 do 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 do. What was that? Taxi cab.
Jennifer, we're in a time machine.
October 21st, 2015.
Man, so like you weren't kidding. We can actually see our future. 4:29 on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
Doc, this date. Well, this is tomorrow's newspaper.
Precisely. Already
Look further ahead into time to see what else happens.
I backtracked everything to this one event.
That's why we're here today, to prevent this incident from ever happening. On the corner of the cafe, and he's a guy named Griff. Just say no.
So it's quite possible by now you've seen a whole lot of Back to the Future videos. So what sets this one apart from the other?
So today I want to review this before we run out of time. In celebration of the 35th anniversary, you have here the N.E.C.A. Back to the Future 2 figure of Marty Mcfly. 35th anniversary, where Doc has already gone ahead to the future, but things are a mess, so he comes back and picks up Marty Mcfly and Jennifer when the now flying DeLorean takes them from 1985 to 2015 to set things right in the future that were messed up by Marty's future self. So you open this up and it is gorgeous inside. First of all, you have this amazing rendering of Marty Mcfly in the future with the hoverboard and his pants pockets pulled inside out, which was cool in the future. There's the clock tower, the same clock tower, the courthouse, the Old Valley Courthouse. And then you have here the futuristic Pepsi bottle and the encasing where it pops up in the Cafe 80s. Doc could give him a $50 bill so he could buy himself something. Nice futuristic jacket, which had like a hairdryer type device in it. When his jacket got wet, could dry him off. Pants pockets pulled inside out. There's an extra hand. Going down, you can see those nice futuristic shoes, the Nike Air Mag. Still can't afford those on eBay. Air Mag Nike shoes. Of course, you don't see the symbol on there because of licensing. Then you have this clip piece, which goes over here with this hoverboard. This piece right here can change out on the top of the board right there, so that the figure, Marty Mcfly, can be standing upon the hoverboard. There's the clear stand so that it can look like he's flying through the air on the hoverboard, because the hoverboard doesn't actually really hover, even though it looks like it could. That's just in the movie. That was pulled off special effects and ropes. Here's all the packaging information. N.E.C.A. UPC. You look here at the top of the box. Dates: November 5th, 1955, October 21st, 2015, which is this, and January 1st, 1885. Very important times in the Back to the Future franchise. Moving around to the back, Marty McFly and Doc Brown experience the adventure of a lifetime in an unlikely time machine as they travel to the past, present, and future,
setting off a time-shattering chain reaction that disrupts the time-space continuum. In the movie, it's the space-time continuum. You have the information that this includes a hoverboard, a flight stand, soda bottle, Pepsi bottle, and a case, and interchangeable head and hands. The 35th anniversary collection has 5 figures. Side of the packaging, the lightning strike, Back to the Future 2. There's the clock tower, courthouse. Out of Time, California, the DeLorean, the time travel dates, and the ultimate Marty Mcfly. So I got this figure at Target, and I have waited extremely long time to open it. I put this off for so long because I wanted to do a better, really good job on this video, and I hope you will enjoy it. I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. I've watched Back to the Future ever since it was on VHS. I love Back to the Future, and I'm constantly watching all 3. I really have an affection for part 2 because I love the futuristic stuff and the flying cars. But I enjoy all the films and love them each in their own special way. So of course, when you open this figure, this is what it looks like outside of the box. Look at that. There's Marty. And my favorite, besides Marty, the hoverboard. Here's Marty McFly up close and personal. They missed a little few places around his ears with the paint, I think. A futuristic ball cap. Here's this nice jacket from the future. I love how they did the wrinkles on his t-shirt from an 85. The pants pockets pulled inside out. The jeans. There's the Nike Air Mag, which they couldn't put Nike on there because of the licensing issues. Really cool with the green near the back of the shoe. The self-lacing shoes from the future. N.E.C.A 2020 made in China. Trademark and copyright registered Universal Studios. Here's more of a distance view of the figure. Pretty good. The paint's not going to be 100% because there's always some kind of error out there, but that's pretty good. Marty's other head. There's the canister and the Pepsi. Pepsi Perfect. You can put the Pepsi Perfect inside the canister that pops up in the cafe. This is Marty's other hand so he can hold the hoverboard, like in this picture right here. This is my favorite. This is the hoverboard here. My favorite piece in the whole thing. There's the underside of it. I'm really loving these colors all over the place. And you can see the magnetic things that make the hoverboard hover. Of course, I said it's replaced with N.E.C.A because of licensing, but it would say Mattel. Now this piece and this piece can be interchangeable. Here is the piece so you can put it on the stand. That will swap out with that. And if you flip it over, you have another piece, and this piece will swap out so that you can put your figure on the board with the little pegs underneath. Last of all, you have this clear piece so that the hoverboard can look like it's hovering on top of there. Let's try that. Oh, that's nice. I was gonna pop off this piece right here. As you can see, this piece decided it wanted to pop off. Number one, it went into there. That was supposed to be the leverage to pull this piece off so that I could put that piece on. So there is a way to fix this. I'm gonna have to take this and put some Loctite and glue that back in there so I can take the green piece off so I can swap it out with that piece. So things are fixable if you know how. And I just put Loctite on there. I'm gonna put it right in there. I'm gonna put that on there. Give it about 5 minutes to dry. I'm gonna pull that off there. So I will still be able to swap out this piece. It doesn't need to go back to the store, it just needed to be glued in. It was a little loose. So I pulled off this piece. See those matched up with that. And then you take this and look, there's 4 more. They match up with this. So you put that in there, like that, so that you can put it on the clear stand with the ball joint. Basically fits on top, so it's like a hovering effect. Well, I'll try it. Different ways to do this. You can put this on there and then snap the board on, or you can put that in the board and then snap both of those onto that. I would probably do this first because it's going to come off anyway. Maybe I take this little clear piece. Did you hear that? And then you see these 4. It's going to match up with those 4. Okay. And then do that. Okay. There you go. There you go. Hoverboard can now do what it does. Hover. And you can twist that to make it not crooked like that. You could like rotate it like that, you know. You could do something like that. You could make it really like crooked looking like that. You just move it all around on the ball joint however you like it. So I told you the Loctite gel would work because now this piece is attached to this. It's dried to it, and now I can switch out that piece for this piece with a peg. This little peg goes in right there, and then this is for Marty's foot right here. And now I just pegged the peg in. That's what you do with peg. You have these other pieces for when you don't have the figure on there. You can put them back on later. I recommend twisting it and turning it so it's sideways like that, or the other sideways. If you're really good at balancing stuff, you can see that this will work very well. So here we have the figure balanced. It's like he's pushing off. So he's like pushing off with one foot. No, he can propel himself. Pushing off so he can propel himself forward. Lean this forward like this. That is the way I got this figure to balance. Also, I leaned his head forward. I put his arms out a little bit. Turns the so I put his arms out a little bit. And there you have it. He is enjoying this hoverboard. That epic scene basically where Marty Mcfly had to get away from Griff in the future, the grandson of Biff. He had to think quick, and he ran across the street and he borrowed this hoverboard, basically took it from a little girl, and that was his way to get away from the thugs. And they had hoverboards as well, and they pursued him and Chase in the year 2015, October 2015, in California. Oh my. This figure's tough. It could take a good fall. It's a beautiful figure.
So glad to have it to add it to my collection.
So this is my review of Marty McFly from Back to the Future 2. And you can see all his accessories here. Very beautiful, well sculpted figure. I absolutely love it, and I know that you will too. I found this Target at Target, and guys, it's totally worth it. Just look at everything that it comes with for the price and all those bright flashy colors. The articulation on this is just amazing. Look at how you can bend those legs out really wide like that. And then you can even do a little bit of twist right there. You can also turn the figure around and mess with his knee joints. Bending them, but be careful. Don't want to snap it. Very amazing articulation. Look at the arm moving out from the jacket. The elbow. There's a little bit of turn in the hand. Amazing. And moving up towards the head, you can move the head around. You can switch heads on this figure as well. Very nice.
This jacket is rubbery. Now the shoes is like that right there. You can't, but you can do that.
So of all the tons of reviews of this out there, this is my personal review of the 2015 Marty McFly. And all of the accessories that he came with. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's something new and different besides the normal average video out there of Marty McFly.
Bet you didn't know you could do that with Marty McFly.
Thank you for watching. Till next time, remember to hit like and subscribe and hit the bell. This is Stormy Cloud 21. Talk soon.